Hello, how you doing? Been a little while since I made a video, because as I believe I probably mentioned in the last couple of videos, it's now in the middle of festival season for me, so ooh, I can see my reflection in the window. Anyway, ignore that. It's the completely lost my train of thought. Let's start that again. Hello everybody, how you doing? It's been a little while since I made a video, and as I'm pretty sure I mentioned in probably the last 2 or 3 videos anyway, because this is festival season for me. So you can see that. So yeah, I've been travelling about a little bit. I've been away more than I've been at home. I did one festival in Germany. In fact, I'll show you on here. The little one at the top there is a little independent festival in Germany. I spent a week in Germany, came back to work for 2 days, and then Metal Days is in Slovenia. So I spent most of the last 2 weeks in Slovenia. I think we were there for 13 days or 12 days, something like that, just under 2 weeks. And we got back this Monday, started work again, and then I'm off again next week for Bloodstock in England, which will be the last one. But I just wanted to get a quick little video up just to, just to post something, I guess, because it's been a little while. So yeah, hopefully you can see me alright and hear me alright. I'm guessing this is probably going to be a slightly lower quality video than usual, just because literally the day before I went to the first festival, my phone died. My other phone had just completely stopped working, no idea why, and that was a little bit frustrating because Dong Open Air it's a tiny little festival in Germany, and I was going alone. I've never been overseas alone, and I've never been to a festival on my own, so it was quite a big moment for me, a step or something, I don't know what you'd call it. But yeah, it was a big event for me, I suppose. It was very nerve-wracking, and I needed a phone at the very least to try and contact somebody if something went wrong. Luckily, Anna did me an enormous favour, and she actually went into town that day, because out of coincidence, she, I think she had the day off, or she might have been working very late in the evening, something along those lines. Thankfully, she was able to rush into town and pick me up a phone. I just told her to get the cheapest phone that I could, basically. The cheapest smartphone, at least, that she could get. It's some cheap little Samsung thing. I'm not even entirely sure what it is. So yeah, the video quality might be a little bit lower for a little while until I can get a new phone, decent phone, sorted out again. Oops, smudges all over there. There we go. Until I can get a decent phone sorted out again. But yeah, that will be a little while, because like I say, still in the middle of festival season. And then the last half of this year, I've got about, what month are we in? August. Yeah, I've literally got 6 months now until I get married, and I have a lot to pay for. So the buying a better phone just to make videos is pretty low down on my priority of things to do. So yeah, I'll just have to put up with slightly lower quality videos for the time being. But it won't be too long. I'll pick something up soon-ish. But yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, I thought there's anything changed as far as the piercings and whatnot are going. They're all exactly the same as they were. Nose is still 27. Conches are both 16, and they've both settled down really well. This was the one that I had just stretched before going away. They both settled down really well. Well, this one settled down really well, sorry. And the lobes are still, I think they're technically 74.5, according to the paperwork when I got them through. But yeah, I go through these phases of where I'll have lots of little things planned, and then I'll get them done, and then I'll reevaluate things and look back and see exactly how well things have gone, and then I will plan the next step. I suppose at the moment I'm probably in the evaluating stage. So I've sort of more or less done everything I had planned on doing sort of this summer, except with the septum, obviously without going back. But yeah, so once the next festival is over, I'll really sit down and think about exactly what the next steps are going to be. For the most part, it'll just be stretching stuff bigger. but exactly how big I'm going to go, what order I'm going to do things and that sort of stuff will be worked out further down the line. So yeah, not really a great deal to say. I say all the piercings are doing really well, which is kind of lucky in a way, because when I was at the first festival, when I was at Dong, I was moshing and one of my conches or other fell out. I forget which one it was, but I got hit in the ear and it went flying out somewhere. The jewellery just disappeared. But because it's such a tiny festival, I was able to go back to the stage first thing in the morning before the bands really started going again. And I actually found the plug on the floor, which was really, really lucky. And so yeah, they didn't actually lose any size. It was a little bit tender going back in, just because it's never nice putting conches back in after even just like one night. Conches tend to be a little bit tender when you put jewellery back in if they've been empty that long. So that wasn't particularly nice. And then melt days, I managed to I lost my wallet. I think we'd been swimming in the river, because there's a big river that runs right by the festival, and we spend half the day just swimming in the river. And I think I'd been swimming in the river, and I'd taken all my jewellery out, my conches and my conches were in, sorry, ignore that. But I'd taken my septum out and put it in my wallet, just to so I didn't lose it in the river or anything daft. And then yeah, my wallet actually got nicked. But luckily it was handed back in at the what do you call it, at the lost and found type bit, minus all the money and all the other stuff that was in it. But well, I say minus all the money, I carry a big coin with me. I carry that with me everywhere, just sort of almost like a safety blanket. Luckily that and my nose jewellery were actually still in there. They were basically the only things that had been left behind. The cash, and I think there was a card. I was only carrying one card on me anyway, because I was in a festival, don't need a load of stuff. So luckily, a little bit of cash and that one card, which I cancelled immediately, they were gone. But yeah, so my nose jewellery, luckily, was in it. And I think it had been 2 or 3 days, but septums aren't too bad. You can get away with leaving them out for a little while. So luckily I got everything back, oiled up my nose, spent a lot of time stretching it and pulling it about, and the jewellery went back in okay. It was a little bit tender, but nothing to worry about. After a day or so, it was just back to normal again. I think my nose is sliding out again. But yeah, so the next plan from here will be to wait until obviously the next festival's gone, which is literally next week. It'll be back the following Monday. I probably won't post another video before then, but probably the next video will be me planning exactly what I'm going to do, or coming up with the next plan at least, of what I'm going to do over the next few months, the end of the year, mod wise. And yeah, so yeah, not like a major update, just sort of saying I'm still here and still alive and haven't forgotten about videos and things. And hopefully you can actually see and hear me okay on this. And I will, yeah, it's actually really handy. I can see the reflection in the mirror, not the mirror, sorry, the window. But yeah. So yeah, it's doing well, everything's doing well. Life's just very, very busy at the moment, and off having lots of fun with the place. So yeah, it's I will speak to you again soon, and ta-ra for now. Hope everyone's doing well. Bye.